Hey, Planeswalkers, Mythras here. Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Today we got a top 25 Mythic deck that is one color once again. So what is it and what are we playing? We are playing a mono black deck. That is right. So mono black has made a pretty big comeback here after the shift in the companion mechanics. Well, not really mechanics, but gameplay. And with that said, here's what we have going on here. Lots of board control, big creatures, and a lot of exiling that's going to happen. So very, very excited about this. And this deck will be available for you down below in the description, so you'll have access to it as always. One of the things that I want to point out is this is primarily a best of one deck. I did play around with the sideboard here quickly just to give you some options if you do like best of three. And I will tell you where I would play these. Agonizing Remorse, similar to Duress, especially you want to play this when you need to get stuff out of your opponent's hand. So this is going to be good for any of the counter decks, Orion decks, those kinds of things. You may want to play this even against some of the faster decks just to get a look and see what they have. But we do have Legion's End to help us with some of those things. Next, we have Epic Downfall. This is to help on the other end of that. So when you get into some of the ramp decks, this is here to help you get the stuff off the board like Euro. You may want to play this against some of the sack decks as well. And Agonizing Remorse I may play against sack deck. Noxious Grasp here is primarily for the Bant decks. It's going to be very, very important for you for those things, and you may want to play this against the Selesnya Aura stuff that's kind of creeping up there as well. Now, Tymaret, Chosen from Death, is here for us when we need to get stuff out of the graveyard. So again, this is a sack deck play. It's going to be very, very important. You may want to play this against some of the cycle decks too. Not really seeing a ton of those anymore. It's kind of fallen out, but they are still around. So there you have it. If you have questions, please let me know down below in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer those for you. All right, let's get into it with this top 25 best of one Mythic deck. I'm currently sitting around 99% Mythic, so we are going to go into play and play some competitive matches here. All right, our mono black top 25 deck. Let's see what we got going. Very excited about this. I think it's going to do us a lot of favors here. So let's see how we can perform. And before we get into it with Thomas 1983, I just want to say thank you to all the subs. Appreciate your support as always. Please feel free to subscribe down below or over there in the corner. I mean to the channel. Would love to see you around more. All right, so we are first. A lot of stuff we can do here. I am going to keep this. And again, this is heavily weighted towards that best of one. We got Destroy, we got Cry of the Carnarium, and we have Legion's End. So we're actually going to Legion's End this because I love seeing hands. All right. Additionally, we have Elspeth's Nightmare to get stuff off the board, which is going to be big. They can go to next turn. Let's do this. We'll get that off the board. There we go. Very, very good against mono red. Able to maintain board control. Great deck here. So I know, having played against this before, it can get kind of annoying just because of all the destroy target creatures and exiling flying around, especially when you get the 2-for-1s there. All right, on to the next against Fonda. So we don't have any exile this time. We go first. I'm going to mulligan. I like this better. We'll keep this. We'll dump one swamp. Boom, boom. And that's at instant speed. This is great. Mono red. Alright, perfect curve. So we are going to play this. Now, I'm doing this so that I can get the discard. And I know I talked about Tymaret earlier, but we also have this to exile opponent's graveyards if we need. I want to get rid of Claim the Firstborn. And I want to get rid of his guy. And the exile at graveyard is going to get rid of the cat. And we'll keep going. We could play Extinction Event, but we don't need to. They could play 2 next turn, potentially. Even? Get him out of there. There we are. You will get Wolfstrider off the board. So we're holding up pretty good against the Rakdos sack deck right now. There we go. Woo! There we are. Mono Black is crushing it right now. On to the last match. This is going really, really quick for us in our general 3 of. Let's switch that out quick. Nope, no luck. All right. Third and final with the top 25 Mono Black deck here. All right, so let's see what we can do. Monos Maze. And we will keep this too against the Orion deck. So this will be an interesting play for us. I feel like this could be a bad matchup. And maybe a little bit longer match. Oh man. All right. Let's see if we can get away with it. I'm going to save Spawn right now. Flash deck, maybe? I don't know. There we go.
If you wish to surrender now, I understand.
I can deal with that. Let's see what they pull. Casket. We'll get Spawn on. And we'll take them off for now.
Fury will only lead you astray.
Alright. What do we got? Needs a white plains to get Knight of Ebon Legion off. There you go. That's fine. Not worried about the draw yet. We have lethal next turn. Again, still one instant. So this is a Bant deck. Should have mentioned that earlier. And let's see where we end here. That is unfortunate for us. Bummer. 6. There we go. Good game against the Bant. Boom. 3-0 mono black for the win. Longest game there, but we did it. So that was pretty sweet with the top 25 Mythic deck here. Pretty awesome, and that's best of 1 too, which is pretty good. All right, we will take that lovely Doom Whisperer there. So thank you very much. And let's go back and take a look at this deck. Once again, this deck will be available for you down below. Here it is. If you have questions, let me know. This thing runs really, really well. Big ticket items here, lots of good stuff. And again, a little bit of a sideboard that I just tossed in there for you to give you some options for best of 3. Obviously, you can improve upon it and hone it towards the way that you'd like to play it. All right, again, if you have questions, let me know down below. Deck list available in the description. And last, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel over there. Love to see you around more. And thank you as always for your support. Best of luck with the mono black deck, and may you climb the ladder quickly as always. Mythras out. Take care, Planeswalkers. We will see you again soon.